Hello students, warm welcome to you all. Today we are going to fill out a form for IIM Kozhikode BMS 2025. The registration has already been started, that is from 23rd of April, and it's going to be till 22nd of May 2025, and examination is going to get conducted on 22nd June 2025. So without wasting any time, let's just switch on to our form filling. So as soon as you will click on the website, you will come across with this pop-up. So read the instruction carefully. So use the appropriate browser along with the version. So I'll just close it out over here. There is another pop-up you will come across, that is privacy notice. So as you can see over there, the application name, they will be used for your official communication along with the date of birth, mobile number for your communication through you can say call or SMS, and email address for the communication through email. So I'll just click over here, I agree. So once you will click on I agree, so there is a registration window you will come across. So your name of candidate. So over here students, you have to keep your 10th standard mark sheet along with you. You have to enter exactly same name that is been mentioned in your 10th standard mark sheet. So you will enter over here, date of birth, email address. You will confirm your email address and you will select your country out here. Okay, if it is India, you will select India, and if it is other, so you have to mention that country over there. So once you enter the email address along with the mobile number over here, so once you will click on generate OTP, so you will receive the OTP on your cell phone, that is the number which you have mentioned over here, and you will receive one more OTP on your email ID. So enter that OTP over there, and further on you will just save it. So once you will enter the captcha over here, okay, so enter the captcha out here and read the declaration over here. So you have to click I agree over there after reading the description and enter the captcha over here. So what has been given over there, and just click on confirm. So once you will click on confirm, you will come across with the username and password on your respected mail ID. So once you will use the username and password over there, you will come across with this window. So the candidate name which you have already been registered, so it will mention over there, and candidate first name, middle name and last name, which is exactly same that it's been mentioned in your 10th standard certificate. Okay, and father name and mother name, it's mandatory over there. So other details, date of birth, it's already been mentioned during the registration, so same date of birth is mentioned over there. So here you have to select the candidate's gender, male, female or transgender, along with the nationality. Okay, so after that you have to select the category, whether it is general or EWS or no OBC or SC. So let's say if I'm selecting SC, so you have to mention the what kind of a state you belongs to, and along with that the serial number which the certificate you will be having it. So generally people are general category, so you have to enter the general over here. So after that we'll proceed with, let's say if you belongs to any PWD category, so if you belongs to, then you have to click yes, and here you have to mention the disability miserable. So here you have to select, if it is yes, then yes. So you have to enter the percentage of disability, whatever it is, along with the PWD ID number. So that has been mentioned in the certificate, so you have to enter over there, and which category you belongs to. As you can see over here, blindness and low vision, deaf, hearing and so on. So the one who belongs to this category, they knew it very well. So what we have to do out there, so if you don't belong to any category, we'll just click on no. So after filling out these details, we'll see the address over there. So here you have to enter your address as it has been given in the Aadhaar card. So you have to enter over there, select the country followed by the state and district over there, the town, pin code, everything. So after that, here you will see the primary email address which you have already been used. Okay, along with the alternate email address, if you wish to give the email alternate email address, you can mention it over there along with the phone number which we have already been mentioned while filling up the while doing up the registration, right? So if the address which you have mentioned is permanent address, you will click yes. If it is no, then you have to mention the address out there. So usually the address is the permanent address, so we'll click on yes. After that, you have to enter the emergency contact details. So you can enter your any guardian's number out there and your relationship status with them, the one which number you have uploaded. After that, the most important over here is the document upload. So as you can see over here, you have to upload the passport size photograph and along with the signature. So you have to click here on upload. Okay, so here while click here on upload, so you will see over here the photo size is 50 KB to 1 MB. So the size has to be somewhere between 50 KB to 1 MB. And after submitting the photo over here, so you will upload your signature as well. So once you will upload the signature and you can say the passport size photo, so you will click on view button. So once you will click on view, you have to cross check whether the photo has been uploaded is appropriate along with the signature photo. So once you upload it, you have to just save and next. Next tab we will come across is the academics. So here we have to mention which exam we are going to take. Like we are going to give the entrance of IMK, like the BMS program, or if you have already attempted JEE Mains, SAT or ACT, so you have to select, let's say if you have attempted SAT, so you will click SAT over here and your score and percentile you have to mention over there. So let's say if you are going to attempt IMK BMS entrance test, so you will click here IMK BMS and you will come across while the further tab, that is city preference. So you have to enter the preference over there for like which city you are going to give the entrance, followed by the personal interview. So after that we'll move ahead further about 10 standard marks details. So here you will select about which board you belongs to. Okay, so let's say if I'm selecting CBSE board over here, and your month and year of passing. So here the month is usually May, followed by the year which you have already passed your 10th standard, which is already written in your 10th standard mark sheet, right? And here when we enter the maximum marks, so here you have to enter all the marks, not best of 5 or best of 4, anything as such. So you have to enter all the marks which has been like all the 6 subjects which you have attempted in your 10th grade. So you will enter the marks out here, maximum marks, and the total marks, how much you have obtained, right? And as soon as you will enter the maximum marks and the total marks over here, so the aggregate percentage will automatically get entered over here. So next is have you completed your HSC or equivalent diploma course? So if you have already completed, you will select on yes, and you have to mention the you have attempted 12th standard or like diploma. So if you have attempted 12th standard, so you will enter the maximum marks and the total marks. Again over here you are not supposed to enter the best of 5 or anything as such. You have to you have to mention all the marks which you have got in the 12th standard. So if you are already been appearing 12th standard, so here you will select no. So as you can see, there is a note out there. Please note that the application portal will be made editable in future for all the students who haven't uploaded their HSC or you can say the equivalent detail marks out there. So you can edit your form later on, because once you will receive the HSC mark sheet, so you have to mention your total marks obtained and the total marks along with the percentage. After that, you will come across the tab that other academic qualification. So along with, let's say if you are already been studying some other courses, so you have to mention over there. So if it is yes, then you have to mention your if you are in final year or like you have completed the bachelor degree. Let's say if you are already in a final year, so you will see the total duration of the course that you have to mention over here, and currently you are into which semester and what type of university you are in, along with the state, union, territory. Okay, so which state you are in, so you have to select over here, and along with which university you are studying it, so you have to mention that as well over there, along with the name of the college or the institution, so you have to mention over there. If you don't have any other academic qualification, that means you have just appeared 12th standard, so you will select no over here. After that, you will see there is another other professional qualification details. So are you fellow Institute of Accurates of India? So if it is yes, so you will select yes over here, and you will mention your aggregate marks, percentage, and the year of commencement over there, and yeah, obviously month and year which you have passed. Apart from that, you will come across with the next tab, that is do you want to enter any professional qualification details like CA, CS or anything as such? If you are interested, or like if you are going to do any professional course out there, so you will select yes. Okay, so you have to mention over here like which course you are willing to pursue, or like you are currently doing it. So you have to just click this checkbox. Okay, and you have to mark over here whether it is in progress or like completed. So if you are not doing any kind of a professional courses out there, so you'll just simply click on no and we'll move further. So as soon as you have filled all the academic details out there, so after that we'll save and move ahead with the next tab. So next tab you will come across over here, that is extracurricular activities. So here, as you can see, if you are if you have any extracurricular activities, let's say leadership role or involvement, or like majority of students are in sports, so you can just click over here in the sports tab, and you have to mention like around, as you can see over here, around 500 characters. So you have to give the exact details like which state or like which level you have played and which sports you have been playing and what all achievements you have got in particular section. So similarly, you can also mention like if any, apart from sports, let's say any volunteer work or community service you have done, so you can select over there. And also here you are getting an opportunity to use 500 words, and with the help of that you can just give the all the description out there. So once you have entered all the details, then we'll just click on save and next. Next tab is the personal tab. This is according to me, it's very important out here. So if you'll read the question carefully, so they are asking you why I'm interested in IIM BMS program. So if you'll read the section carefully out there, so with the personal statement, you will get the opportunity to use 500 to 600 words to explain why you want the BMS program, and how it will align with your career, as you can see over here, and why IMK approaches and value reason with you. So this all data you have to mention over there with the proper description. Okay, so along with that, there is also one more important question they have asked, like personal and professional course. Describe your short-term and long-term personal and professional goals. So how does this program fit into your journey to achieve them? So here again you will get the opportunity to describe yourself why this BMS course is going to incline towards your you can say a long-term goal or a short-term goal, and how it's going to be relevant with your the liking. So after that you have to mention this. After that you can just click on save and next. Next step is the test city preference. Since we are going to appear, like I said, the BMS entrance test. So here you have to enter the city preference. So as you can see, you can select the city according to your convenience. So whether you can give the Mumbai as the first preference, or like which nearby to your the state or the city which you reside in, followed by the other preferences. So they are asking you about the 5 preferences for the examination. After the examination, they are also asking you about the personal interview city preferences. So you can just select the 6 preference they have given. So you can select which city you want to give the personal interview. So obviously your first preference you have to select over here. Let's say I'm selecting Mumbai, followed by second. I'll just go with Delhi, followed by Kolkata or Chennai, whatever it is. So you will give your preference out there. So once you give all the preference for your personal interview, so after that you will just click on save and next. After filling out the city preferences for examination and the personal interview, you will come across with the last step, that is the mode of payment. So you will come across with the registration fee is 4,250. You have to just select the mode of payment, and you have to click the checkbox out here, that is the declaration, and you have to enter the captcha over here obviously. And after completing all the details, you have to just click on submit button. So once you click on submit button, you have to do the payment, and after doing the payment you will come across with the registration ID and along with the confirmation of payment on your mobile, like the number which you have mentioned, and along with the email. So that's it. This was there for the form filling for the IIM Kozhikode BMS. Thank you so much.